We all know that everything takes up space, but how do we measure that space? In today's short video, we shall explore how to use the formula for a cylinder, and using the given data, we shall solve for the given question very quickly and very easily. So let us dive in. I hope you have your pens and pencils ready, and let us dive into the first one. Very simply, what do we need to solve for? In this case, they want us to solve for the volume of a cylinder. Most important is that you must identify the shape and what is its formula. So if we have a cylinder, we know that a cylinder has two circles. We have two circles. A cylinder always has two circles, so make sure that when you have to remember this, you're going to know two circles and it has height. So we work with radius and we work with height. As you can see here, we have radius squared and we have height. So all you need to do is ensure that when you're given the formula, if they're asking you to find the volume, make sure that you know what is the difference between radius and what is the diameter. So if you look at this example on the right hand side, I'm actually going to take another color. I'm going to use the red to highlight it. Can you see this red here? Highlighting the 8. Now, when you are given the diameter is not the radius. So, when you are given diameter, always divide your diameter by 2. When you divide by your diameter by 2, it will give you the radius. So, once you get your radius, all you do is slot it into the formula. In example 1, you can see this is very easy because they have just given me the radius. So I do not need to do anything to the radius. All I need to do is substitute it into the formula, and my formula is volume equals pi r squared times height. So this is very easy. All I need to do is slot it into the formula, and when you calculate this, you should arrive to the given answer on the screen. Now, this is to the nearest tenth. Also be very aware of what the question is asking of you. In this case here, it says express your answer in terms of pi. So that means you do not have to calculate the whole answer multiplying by 3.14. You will only have to work out V equals pi. Remember, your R is squared multiplied by height. Very quickly, pi, R is now 4 squared and height is 12. And when you finally calculate your answer, it will be pi times 16 times 12, and your answer will be left in pi, right? So 16 times 12 will give you the answer. And remember, whenever you work out volume, your answer will always be cubed, right? Your answer is always cubed. As you can see in this example, the answer is always cubed. So very quickly, what are the challenges and how do we overcome these challenges? In the exam, you can be given the volume. So volume is given. They give you the radius and they want you to calculate the height. So in the event of that being done, all you need to do is always isolate the variable which they're asking you to calculate, highlight it and see what is standing what is written besides your height? So you know that if you got the pi and r squared, it means you have to divide by pi r squared on both sides. So divide pi r squared. Remember the rule, whatever you do on one side, you have to do on the other side. This will cancel out, and therefore you would be able to find your height. In this case, it's straightforward. They're asking you to calculate the volume. All you do is you substitute the rest of the values to find the answer. Once again, always remember your answer is always cubed, right? For a volume, your answer is always cubed. In this example, they want you to find the radius. So what do I need to eliminate from the right hand side is pi and h. Divide by pi and h on both sides. When you calculate this, you will get r squared, right? When you get r squared, remember your final answer, you've got to find the square root of r squared. For example, if you got the answer of 9, the square root of 9 will be 3. Because you're calculating r squared here, always remember you've got to find the square root. So to find the square root, write your number, put your square root sign, and ask yourself, what is the square root of this number? So very quickly, as I said, it's very, very easy. All you need to know is, what are they asking me to calculate? Do they want me to find the height? Do they want me to find the volume? Or do they want me to find the radius? Right? So all you have to do is substitute the values and calculate. I hope this short video helps you to understand volume of a cylinder very, very easily. Always remember, the more you learn, the easier it is to learn more. Continue working.